Hello and welcome back.
Size.
Size.
The worst part about
He's
this
just having a
situation-
nice meditate, thinking about
Yeah,
life.
so you guys are in an alley.
Let's
Well,
get out of the alley.
The body's in the barrel. The barrel's stacked. So I
Sealed.
guess we're off.
We need to talk.
Not now. We need to walk.
Obviously,
I'm sorry.
in the room, genius.
Yeah, you leave the scene of the murder, and
We should
Head back to
probably
the
do some
tavern.
more sightseeing actually, just to
Holy shit.
my God.
No,
I will
like
punch you in
no
the-
more. We're
Look.
done.
it's just blending in. That's all.
We're done. We're going back to the tavern.
you need an alibi. Cool. So yeah, you head back to the tavern.
I just force you both up into one of the rooms that we've booked. It's the bigger room.
Do you guys allow yourself to be frog marched by Vondal up to the room?
Well, it's gonna be one of those cases where you're like resisting in such a way that you like, I'm going, but I'm not happy with the way you're doing things. Kind of
Yeah,
resist.
like Vondal tries to sort of like push you towards the stairs, and
Look.
you push his hand away, but carry on walking yourself. Just like, don't
Yeah.
push me.
Von Dad is in town, and it's the not happy side of the dad.
Vondal gets you into the room, sits you down. He says, "Children, I'm not
Behave.
angry. I'm just disappointed."
Sounds like
to
my
be
life.
honest,
No.
to be honest, that's actually quite accurate. No, he is angry.
Cool.
Because the first thing he's gonna do is just go, "This is not what we needed.
Mm.
We can't be getting emotional about this. As terrible as it is that a gang like this is able to wander the streets without any sort of punishment, we can't go about setting on justice on our own as a set of travelers who've just arrived in, fresh out of town. No one knows us."
I'm sorry, did you want me to ignore what was happening?
Since it was necessary, yes. And as much as I don't agree with it, if we flout about, throwing our weight around, trying to fight our way through this problem, it's only going to get more people killed, more than necessary. The worst case scenario of leaving him would be that maybe that man was short a few extra coins.
A few extra coins can make all the difference in a town. I
It
don't-
does, but it's not like we're planning on bringing these guys down and getting all that coin back.
I'm actually surprised that you wouldn't even uphold the law and just let him get robbed.
Because we don't have the liberty.
To be fair,
I
he
would
also
agree.
didn't see it. I was the only one that saw that happening
Yeah.
at first.
True.
But
We don't have the liberty to flounder around acting like we are the law in a town that we don't know, in a town where we're complete strangers and travelers.
I don't think we need a law to tell us that robbing somebody of their money that they've worked for is wrong.
Of course
But
we don't. But unfortunately, it's all at the moment because of the people who seem to be in charge of this town, whether directly or not. It is a very bad idea to try and stop them. It's just going to attract trouble for us, especially since you're already having a stupid plan to go literally into the heart of one of their operations.
Well, I don't hear a better plan coming from you, I'm afraid. And I don't like sitting around even just this one day that we've been here. Because every day that we wait, something could happen to people in this town. And I refuse to
every day
sit
that we
by.
are underprepared, things could go even worse. Right? I've been in a town like this, and even though I spent weeks planning and preparing and literally training troops in people's basements, Even though I spent weeks planning this, people still died and it became a bloodbath. I'm not having it happen again.
That is if you do it by force. Although I guess we don't really have much of an option. But who knows?
That was force that started with subterfuge. I went in, I learned as much as I could. I've managed to find people who would be willing to start up a resistance of sorts. And I spent weeks preparing them.
The thing is, our enemy is kind of in hiding.
Exactly.
So it's not really like we can actually face them outright.
This is the thing. With people like this, the way it was dealt with was once I felt we were ready, we began more openly with our training and patrols. They eventually decided they had to cut us down to size, and that's how we forced them into it. But this is the thing, that takes time, and if you don't want to be bogged down by time, we need to be even more careful. And Kelariis, I know you have only the best intentions, but I don't have confidence that this will make things better.
Well, don't worry. I snatched his symbol off of him, so they don't know that it was 5 Talon. Perhaps that will keep the Talon gang from getting too suspicious.
Are you telling me you actually searched him?
Just grabbed his token. Look, without that token, like they would definitely know if 5 Talon gang member was murdered. And now we have a chance, just a small chance that people that find them don't recognize, and it's just a 5 Talon member that's gone missing somehow. Which is way less worse than having a 5 Talon member body show up.
I'm pretty sure they'll put 2 and 2 together. It's not exactly hard. Oh no, someone's been murdered. Oh look, that same person isn't showing up to our hideouts when he should.
Look, as you may have noticed, the 5 Talon gang is surprisingly big. And
They're still gonna notice. Somewhere this big's got to have a lot of organization behind it.
Grim does have a point, in that basically, if his body is found, all they find is a John Doe, rather than it having something to tie them to the gang. So it does give you a degree of breathing room, as much as you disagree with it.
like, my real question is, what disadvantage? Like, at worst, it has bought us another day before they make the connection, if they find the body and even consider the fact that he might be a member. Because, to be honest, the way things are right now, I feel like nobody would even consider murdering a 5 Talon member gang member.
I'm not just gonna turn to Klaus to say, look, I know you and Arya don't agree with taking our time, but we can't lash out with our emotions like this. And this is exactly why I think that going to this fight is a bad idea. The last thing I want is something to make one of you snap. That's not going to be a situation where we can just hope for the best.
You do realize that during this fight, we will get a chance to beat up 5 Talon members, and them actually being hopefully kind of okay with it. Or at least, like, in a setting where they know there's
Where
a
beating
chance.
them up is acceptable.
Yeah.
And then what? They try and conscript you?
Well, that might happen.
That's
Look,
the plan.
I'm just far too scared of someone lashing out when they're not supposed to.
we can do something, or we can just sit here and do nothing.
I never planned
And
on
even
doing
though,
nothing.
look, we have very little to go on, and this, well, fight thing we're doing, it might not be optimal, but it's not like we have anything else to do in the meanwhile, so... And I doubt we're gonna lose anything because of it. Perhaps we will lose a little bit of gold getting in.
I think at this point, I'm just going to plop down on one of the beds and just go, I don't want another street fight on my hands.
And
Look,
that's
Vondal,
why we need as much information as we can get.
Vondal, I wasn't going to let that happen. I didn't go in there with the intention to kill anyone. I want you to understand that. But I can't just walk away and ignore something like that happening when I know that I can do something to help, that I can do something to stop it. And I get what you're saying, but I need you to understand my side of it as well. Let's talk again with everybody about tonight. Okay?
Agreed. I've had a lot happen in the past, and a lot of it should never be repeated.
And with that, unless anyone else has anything to say, the rest of the afternoon passes in sullen silence.
Phew.
Oh my
That's gonna be a
god.
fun atmosphere to come back to.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have like
You've had
we're gonna
fun
show up, like,
practicing your male
having-
voice. Your demigod is back.
yeah.
So-
And now you
we're gonna
come back
have a
and
nice
everyone's
day.
sat on a bed in complete stone silence.
Like we had a nice day out in the woods, like just chilling.
Yeah,
You know, if you meditated.
the two of you who are out in the
you went
woods,
to the
like
teddy
sort
bear's
of,
picnic.
you find a spot where you can sort of shelter at least a degree out of the rain. Arya, you begin to sort of plot out where you're going to do this ritual, and V, you sort of like wander off behind a tree. There's like a brief sort of flash of light, and then a human man walks out from behind the tree.
A strapping
What?
young man.
God,
It's me, Arya.
I know.
He has a faint, like slightly French lilt to his accent.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Is that what French
No, it's
people
not
sound
French.
like?
Bonjour.
That sounded a bit more like Russian.
I don't know what it sounded like, but it definitely was not French.
Like, hello, Arya.
Hello.
Hello. I'm just like, hi.
How do I look?
Like an average human.
Great.
Awesome.
Oh God, sorry, I've just imagined. Oh, salut, Madame Tallithsyr.
Wow.
Arya's just like, all right.
You look very strapping in your hat and jacket.
Thanks.
I like to imagine V just picks up a flower and like tucks it in the brim of her hat.
Yeah.
God, it's like when you first met.
Except not at all. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I saved her.
Well,
from-
V's being silly in nature, and you are trying to be serious.
Yeah, because I'm trying to revive my poor demigod wolf.
You sketch out the ritual. You turn to V and sort of like, I need to concentrate for this, and V, you're like, yeah, okay.
I'll meditate and do. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you sort of like curl up under a tree and sort of have a nap. You're still a man at this point, but you decide to change back into your dress anyway, and it looks totally ridiculous. And then you sort of
Oh,
like you
God.
go to sleep, and then Arya looks up sort of like an hour later, and you're back to being V again.
She is quite happy that you're back to being V, because it's a
Yeah.
little bit weird to look over and see this random dude.
Especially in a semi-transparent dress.
Yeah.
It's not really transparent.
Well, the the longer parts, like your sleeves and the dress part, are very light fabric.
Oh yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, the dress itself is not semi-transparent, but there are floaty bits. The tavern ambient. Have some forest music. Not that one. Cool. Yeah. So you spend 8 hours preparing this ritual. Takes a long time. Sort of about halfway through, you start having to do the gestures and the repeating the chants. And as you do so, you notice that sort of the rain doesn't stop, but it seems to get quieter, and you notice it less. And you begin to, like, as you're doing this ritual, you begin to feel a sensation. Like, every time you sort of feel the wind blow, it's almost like there's a slight warmth to it. And this warmth sort of, it begins to build and build until eventually it's a constant presence that's swirling around you. And once again, like much in your dreams, you begin to feel this presence that just sort of exists slightly behind your right ear. And it's you begin to feel like the warm presence like around you is almost like embracing you. And as you begin to sort of complete the last few words, you see almost like a magical like glimmering essence shimmer through the wind. And it gradually begins to accumulate in a spiral in the center of this ritual circle that you've got set up. And the more it swirls, the more it seems to begin to take shape. And you focus on that shape in your mind. What animal shape are you summoning her as?
Just a wolf again.
Same as wolf. Yeah. You
No,
you
I want a fish.
You focus on Lyra in your mind, like as you remember her, and the winds continue to swirl, and eventually they start to become colours and texture, until eventually after maybe like an hour of this, the ritual completes, and your wolf companion is standing in front of you once again.
Oh. I'm so emotional. Like, I've missed my wolf friend.
But these are your emotions.
Arya's a little bit emotional.
She walks up to you and like you kneel down, and she sort of places a head on your shoulder.
Oh, wolf hug.
Yeah.
Just give her a scratch behind the ears.
Yeah.
Belly rubs!
Belly rubs! Oh my god, yes!
Yeah.
Engage
like-
belly rubs.
Engage belly rub time.
Lyra looks over to make sure that V's asleep, and then sort of like
Oh my god.
Belly rubs.
you rub her belly, she licks your face, you laugh.
Oh. True affection.
And nobody saw it.
Nobody saw it. That's
This is
the
the
way
kind
we
of
like
affection
it.
that we will not see for at least another month.
This is the end of that affection chain for a while.
Yeah.
That affection will sustain Arya for about 2 years.
My quota of affection.
Yeah. Just sort of you find a space under a tree that's out of the rain, and you just sort of like sit holding Lyra until V like finally
Aw.
wakes up.
Can I ask her, Lyra, if she prefers to be called Lyra or San? I feel like I should like respect the poor demigod's wishes.
She sort of looks at you and just goes, not really bothered.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that gonna be your only answer? Because that doesn't give me an answer.
Well, she doesn't say not really bothered, but you take it from the reaction that she says not really bothered.
Okay. Good to know.
Cool. Yeah, V. After a while, you wake up from your nap.
I am cuddling a wolf.
I'm just like, oh, Lyra's back. Or Sam, I guess.
It doesn't matter. Call her whatever you wish. Well, between those two names.
It feels more natural to call her Lyra.
Yeah.
Call her Lyra in wolf form.
Yeah.
To distinguish between the two. Cool. Yeah.
I've slept so much today.
Yeah.
Now we get to shatter
I
that
had
emotion.
an excellent rest.
What?
Less?
I had an excellent rest last night, and I just took another nap. So
Does V feel the connection with Lyra too? Or is it just me?
Just you.
Okay.
To illustrate, sort of like, you feel a connection, although you don't really understand it yet, between both you and V. Between you and V and you and Lyra. They are fundamentally different feelings, and although Lyra is aware that there is or San is aware that there is a bond between you and V, San understands it no less than V understands the bond between you and Lyra.
Right.
You are the only person that feels the benefits of both.
I got all the spiritual bonds happening right now.
it's like your spiritual harem.
My spiritual harem.
Oh god,
Which
that's what's
includes-
happening.
A wolf demigod and a half dryad.
Great.
I clicked the weird ones.
Oh,
No
should
room
probably
for
head
an
back then, 'cause
from
it's
an
like evening.
eccentric historian who lives in the forest.
Yeah, what about the eccentric historian who lives in the forest?
Oh, right. And that chick.
That chick.
Wow, so rude.
Look, we don't share a spiritual bond, so it's
No.
not the same.
Not yet.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Are you sure you're thinking of a spiritual bond and not something else?
Wow.
Yeah, pretty
Whoa.
sure.
Anyway.
Jeez.
Yeah, you head back to town. Presumably you head straight back to the tavern.
Yep.
Yeah, how are they gonna
And
react
guess-
to the
and
fact
guess
that
who
I've...
sat there being stone cold?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Hey.
All three of us.
Yeah, as you enter the tavern, Bortalbor sort of looks at this wolf, as do people in the street sort of like walk away from you, and they just sort of like they look at
Yeah.
you strangely. You pass like a man with a dog, and the dog sort of like looks at the wolf and isn't sure whether to start something or run away. Yeah, like as you walk into the tavern, Bortalbor sort of indicates there and says, "You'll have to keep that outside."
Aww.
No.
So unfortunately, we're not in
Okay.
Elven society anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? Don't you guys follow the teachings of Melora? Animals are our friends, not food. Anyway,
Jeez.
Bortalbor
Well-
says, "I can be my friend outside."
Shit.
I don't suppose you have a stable
Look,
for like horses.
I
you
gave
gonna
wolves
put
to my
Leo with
children
the
in another
horses?
TV show. Didn't work out very
No,
well.
I'm just saying, so she's out of the rain.
Yeah. He says you can put her in the stable.
Okay, I just like indicate that Lyra should wait
Yeah.
for us. She just trots off. I mean, she's an intelligent being. I don't think she needs me to hold her paw on the way to the stables.
Lyra exchanges a look with you that says, "You resummoned me for this."
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I still love you.
Well, let's.
Why do I feel like I've been
Better.
sleeping in the stable tonight
Yeah, just gonna go curl up in there.
with Lyra?
Fuck the beds.
But they're good beds. Anyway,
They're
let's.
good beds.
You
Let's
don't
meet up with the others.
you don't see your companions in the bar.
Oh,
Well, actually, I'd say I've since
Oh,
we
okay.
had the
You've
talk,
left and gone back down to the bar.
I've gone talking to Kosef. See if you're
Okay.
still there.
Yeah, Kosef's there, like eating like a chicken sandwich or something.
Nice.
nice.
Sweet.
So, do I notice anything about Grim? Is he grumpy?
Grim seems to be having a conversation with the one-armed drunk man from previously.
I guess I'll walk up to Grim and be like, "Hey, we're back. Lyra's back. Where are the others?"
I guess they're still up in the room.
Taking a rest.
I should probably join you guys on the way up. I feel like there's something you should know.
Oh wait, shit, are we telling them?
Yeah,
Oh,
gonna have to tell them.
Grim tells you this super ominous statement that you have no context for, and you start to become quite worried.
We're like, what?
Well, I guess we
The
walk
worst.
up to the room.
Yep.
So, I assume you guys are still in there.
Sat in silence.
yep.
On opposite sides of the room.
Actually, Vondal's probably writing in his journal. Now I think about it.
Well, so we may have had a slight run-in with Justice.
Wow.
I feel like emotion is probably a better way of putting it, but I guess that works too.
I shoot a look across the room
Uh,
at that statement.
Basically, we have another 5 talent badge to add to our collection.
oh.
Arya's gonna shut her eyes. Cause she's like, oh my god.
But we think we should be fine. The only thing I just realized we didn't consider is that the guy that like we were helping might tell this story. Not just
What
because he
exactly
wants to tell on us, but because it is quite impressive.
Meh.
Sorry, what happened exactly? How did you get
Let's
that?
just say a 5 talent shakedown got a bit out of hand after a very large and intimidating figure decided to step in.
He's taking a permanent rest in the barrel now.
Fucking away, Grim says.
Arya's
I
gonna
mean,
sit
he
there
is blunt. He is very blunt.
and be like,
Vondal's trying to
"Oh
skirt
my
around
God."
the issue, and Grim is just like, yeah, he's dead.
Well,
Arya's just like, oh my god.
I thought you just should know in case it ever comes up.
Alright, okay. Didn't we agree that we wouldn't be doing this?
Oh, that's what I thought.
Didn't we
Well,
agree
you-
that the best way to get in with them was not to kill their members?
This is what I thought, but
I wasn't planning on killing them, and well, I was kind of hoping that things wouldn't
Look,
get as out of
look.
hand for Kelariis as they did. But
Look, they didn't have anything to do with the decision that I made, so it's not. It wasn't their choice.
I was kind of hoping we could have questioned him, but we didn't really have anywhere to take him. And transporting him in the barrel didn't, well, was
it's
kind
bad
of
enough that we've just
dubious.
left him there.
Oh well. I guess we kind of buried him, gave him the coffin, a round one.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, Grim.
Oh wait,
There's
that's what
Grim's
we should-
bluntness again.
I'm just gonna like pinch the bridge of my nose because I just can't. I just can't deal with this.
I just realized we didn't even get you to pay some respects to him. Do the priesty thing.
Oh my god.
Me
Really?
oh,
This is what we're
Vondal.
thinking about right now.
I mean, to be honest, Grim, I think I had a lot more on my mind, like the fact that Clarence only blew our cover.
Well, we might be all right. So yeah.
In my eyes, this makes going to this fight an even stupider idea, but to be honest, I'm not going to be able to convince you, so I'm not even going to try.
Well, it might actually be smart because who would be stupid enough, right? Just bluffing.
Can I once again just like death stare Grim?
Besides, I doubt they have like within what is it? Within an hour or two. I don't know how long ago it was. How long ago was it?
Like yeah, like maybe an hour or so, maybe an hour or two.
But like, I doubt that's enough time for them to actually find, identify, and like do like any form of investigating as to who did this. So we should be all right.
Alright, so let's keep the arguing for if it ever becomes a real problem.
Yes.
The last thing we need while fighting these guys is for us to argue amongst ourselves. Right?
Well,
I shoot everyone a hopeful look. Stop arguing, please.
Can I just kind of look? I'm just going to kind of look at V with kind of sad eyes, and then just go back to my journal.
oh, as long as we don't argue during crucial times, we will be fine. Although I guess we did argue for like ages during this last occurrence.
Right, so how long until we go to the fighting thing?
I guess we should probably be heading off soon.
Yeah, it was probably about 10 o'clock by the time you guys split up. So that would make it, yeah, probably about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Or in the evening.
Would we be able to get like a short rest before we go?
A short rest?
Well, no,
Well,
yeah.
you were sat in the room for like 2 hours.
Oh, yes. I guess that counts as a short rest. Okay. Well,
Why? Why did you want to have a short rest?
because I spent a superiority die.
Oh, yes, you did. Yeah, you get that back.
Alright, well, before we leave, I guess I'm gonna... Because Alter Self doesn't really, like... I have to leave a lot of my equipment, I guess, in the room, so I'm gonna give Elowen and stuff, and my short bow to Vondal if he's not coming along.
Yeah,
Just make sure-
you leave most of your belongings in your room. Probably weapons as well.
Not my component pouch, though. I need that shit.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm just like, take care of Elowen. Give her water.
Don't worry, Don't worry, I can do it.
And I give him a hug, and I'm gonna be like, we'll be back.
Cool.
I think as we head out, I'll just pat Vondal on the back, like on his shoulder, and be like, "You'll be all right."
Once they've left the room, can I just pray to Torm that they don't get in trouble?
Sure. So, yeah, you set off. I will point out at this point...
I'm in my man clothes.
Yeah, presumably you're not transformed yet, though.
Yeah, which probably means it looks a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah,
but
like
it's
it's
fine.
slightly baggy on you, but nobody's really paying attention because it's raining anyway. Everyone's sort of like rushing to get home. But yeah, you guys basically head to the warehouse district.
Yeah.
Wow, that's creepy as shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, that doesn't look ominous at all.
I mean, it's a warehouse district with a shady gang operating in it.
Yeah.
Looks like something from Thief or something.
At least it says storage on it, so you know it's a
I'm
warehouse.
so tall, please.
Oh, I'm so good. I've never even played that game.
Shit.
Cool.
Whoa.
Ominous.
So, yeah, you guys arrive at your destination. In the warehouse district. How are you going to go about this?
Well, is there like, is the front door like open or something?
Give
I
me
doubt
perception
that.
checks from where you're standing.
I guess I'd be looking for other people entering the building.
Yeah, immediately, Arya, you notice the door that you saw the people exit from previously. Basically has two leather armor clad bouncers basically standing in front of it. And every now and again, basically an individual walks up to the bouncers, basically does a short bow to the bouncers, hands over some gold coins, and then they are sort of directed inside.
Well,
Right. I guess this is the part where I change to my other form.
Arya, with your perception, you notice that it is 2 gold coins that they hand over.
okay.
I'm just gonna sort of stay out of sight and then morph into yeah, you know.
V
human.
steps out of sight. There's a small flash of light. Squish.
Strapping young man walks out.
Yeah.
Good. Well, we're good to go.
All right. Here we go, boys.
Cool.
Good boy.
You approach the bouncers.
I just offered them a short bow, I guess, and
Yeah.
hand over my coins.
Yeah, you bow, gesture with the 2 coins. At which point the bouncer that you're not talking to, basically holds up a hand briefly and says, "Sorry, folks, but policy for all newcomers: checking you've not got weapons."
Okay. I mean, I imagine we all left our weapons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Vondal anyway.
He basically just does sort of like a rudimentary pat down of all of you, and upon finding that you have no weapons, they take 2 gold from all of you and just you inside.
27 gold.
At which point you all enter inside the warehouse, and you notice that basically where the cage, basically there's a cage set up in the center of the warehouse, and it is packed. The outside is currently packed with spectators. Over in one corner there are basically a handful of there's almost like small wooden booths have been set up, and people seem to be there's like a large chalkboard, and basically these people seem to be offering bets on fights. And you notice basically that at the top of the board, it basically says open night, and then underneath it just says anyone can fight. And then basically it's got like betting things. It's got like the challenger, who's like he's like, the bets on the challenger are pretty good. And then it's got 3 names underneath Arya, which 2 of which you recognize. as Jol and Menno, who were names that you heard mentioned previously, as well as somebody who is mentioned only as Lionheart.
I feel like.
Hmm.
God, what is this? Warrior Cats reference?
Guys, we should just
Sit.
Oh
Like-
my god.
guys, if we're gonna join this fight, we should probably hand some of our gold to Fee just in case.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we should just give her, like, probably everything valuable that we don't want to get lost up there.
Oh yeah, also, none of you guys are wearing armor, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured Arya, like, took off her cape thing and
Cape.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Actually, that's a good question. My holy symbol. Would I have, like, is there a way I could keep that on me?
Yes, because it's a necklace.
Okay. Now my question is, there a place that I can have it that it won't get, in the way, or could be used against me? That's the question. Now, or would it just kind of be there?
Well, it's sort of on a loose chain around your neck, isn't it?
Yes.
Along
yes.
with the other thing.
Yes.
Yeah, you could basically just you've got like a vest top on, and you can probably just sort of like tuck it into the front of your
Okay,
vest
sweet.
top so it doesn't get in the way.
Sweet.
Wait, so am I getting all of your gold?
Well,
Just
don't
for, like,
for
yeah.
roleplay purposes, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I guess I'll keep like 5 points on me just in case we need, or 5 gold just in case anything. Entry fees or something. Who knows?
Yeah, you've just got like a couple of coins in your pocket.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess are any fights going on yet? Or
They don't seem to have started yet. They seem to just sort of be getting ready. Yeah, you basically notice that there's like on the what is it called in warehouses? The little overhang where like there's usually like offices or something above a warehouse, and there's like a little
yeah.
balcony that overlooks the warehouse. Up there seems to be some sort of activity where basically like there's 2 men sort of like they're in the process of sort of like putting a banner on the like on the railing that hangs down.
Oh, I guess we should start looking where we can enter. For open night.
Yeah, you basically head over to like the betting booths and you inquire where can we sign up. And the guy in the betting terminal sort of points to the small shack on the end and says, "Just put your names down there." You walk up. There's a human man sort of standing in there, and he says, he basically explains the rules to you. He says anybody can sign up. You basically you chip in 5 silver. If you go out in the first round, you lose your stake. If you go out in the second round, you get your money back. If you go out in the third round, you basically win everyone else's contributions. Or sorry, no. If you win the third round, you get everyone else's contributions.
Okay.
Basically. And yeah, basically he explains to you the rule is it's your standard cage match. Anything goes. The only way you get out of the cage is by knockout or tap out.
Okay.
Like,
oh, guys, I wish I already had haste, so I could just be like, get in there, boys.
That's the only restrictions.
yeah, basically in gameplay terms, you'll be making like strength-based combat rolls. If you like, you obviously can't use like abilities that require you to have a weapon, but if you have things like multi-attack, you can use them.
Oh.
I don't have multi-attack, right?
No.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
You don't, but Clarice will do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically,
you do have
the
height
main
benefit
stats
at
that will
least.
govern how well you do in this are your strength, dex, and con.
Well.
Good luck, guys.
Shit.
I will be fine.
You guys wanted this.
Cool. So who's signing up?
Oh,
Me.
I'm definitely signing up.
Yep.
Cool. Deduct your 5 silver temporarily. Basically, like a few minutes after you sort of sign up, the man sort of puts his little puts up like a board up over his little sign-ups booth, and then a few minutes later, sort of you see him run up some stairs up to one side, up to the building to hand in the sign-ins sort of list. And basically he disappears off, and then a tiefling man comes out of the door onto the balcony. V, you recognize the tiefling man.
Oh,
You've seen him previously.
no. Okay.
Wait, what?
It's the tiefling guy from the magic shop.
Only V saw him.
Oh.
And he places one finger to his throat, and he says in an impossibly booming voice, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena." Those of you who know anything about tieflings know that basically,
Thaumaturgy.
yeah, they have natural thaumaturgy.
Hmm.
Yeah, and he basically says, "I'll be your host for this evening, Morthos. We've got an amazing fight coming up. You all know your champion." At which point, a man steps forward from onto the balcony, and it's the man with the scars that you saw previously, Arya. And the tiefling holds up the man's arm and says, he's the bravest, he's the strongest, he is Lionheart. And everybody cheers, and then the banners unfurl, and it's like a lion's head with the same 2 scars that the man has down the side of the lion's face. And he sort of like he nods at the crowd as he's having his arm held up by the man the tiefling who introduces himself as Morthos. And he says, "But as you know, tonight you all asked for it. We're bringing it to you. It's the open challenge night," and everyone goes, "Ooh."
Holy shit.
Never in my dryad life did I think I would witness anything like this.
And he Morthos sort of holds up the clipboard and he says, "Seems like we've got a couple of new faces signing up for the open night." At which point he reads out 5 names. I've lost the names again. Yeah, he reads out Joel, Menno, Grim, Arya, and Kelariis. And everyone's just sort of like, who the fuck are these people?
We're like, you're
Well,
about to be in for the shock of
Yeah.
your life.
And he basically like says that there's basically going to be there's going to be, I need to do maths real quick.
Oh.
There's going to be seven fights. Yeah, 7. I think that's 7. I think that maths to 7. Seven fights in knockout style, and whoever claims victory at the end of the night wins gold. As of always, the betting is open. Go ahead, place your bets. And he sort of like he jokingly says, "You can't all bet on Lionheart after all," and everyone just sort of laughs. And he says, "Looks like the first bout for tonight is in. It will be. Everybody pick a number.
Between what and what?
1 and 6.
Okay, that's very odd. 6.
3.
Grim?
Oh, I said 4. Oh,
You said
oh,
4, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
4.
Cool. Who said 3?
I did.
Okay, it will be. First ball of tonight will be Menno versus Kelariis.
Oh, I'm excited.
Well, here we
Okay,
go.
Before anyone goes off, I want to stop you for a second. And I want to go, that tiefling was at the magic shop. He was talking to the temerity and called her Ori. Said they had a meeting with the boss later.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
The tieflings are in cahoots.
Shit.
I would be
Well-
worried about cheating magically.
Oh, fuck me.
Well, to be fair, you can't cheat magically if there aren't any rules against it.
Well, I guess that's true.
I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, sorry, I should point out, no magic is the one rule. No
Yeah,
magic, no
well-
weapons. Well, it's technically no magic, no weapons.
Oh, I guess that's good for me.
Lay on hands myself in the middle of a fight.
I assume a weapon attack is necessarily made with a weapon. Your fists aren't weapons.
Yeah, no, fists are unarmed explicitly.
Yeah.
Because that's why monk abilities work with unarmed and not with weapons. Although they do work with monk weapons because monk weapons count as unarmed, but...
Okay.
In the same
I'm a
way that
little
you
nervous
can't...
about this.
If you are a monk, you can't use fighter abilities with your monk weapon because it's not a weapon, technically.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. So, this is basically how the fight is going to go. Because you are not wearing armor, your armor class is 10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh my god. It's like 11.
And you
At
are
least it's not
against...
9.
Oof.
Which is what Vondal's would be.
Oh boy.
Yes, Vondal
That's one dex.
is not good in a
Yeah.
melee brawl.
That's true.
He relies entirely on his armor.
Some
Yeah,
good armor.
I rely heavily on mine as well.
Oh, God.
Well.
Arya's fine.
Y'all.
Yeah,
Arya's
Arya-
got good
Arya's
armor
okay.
class.
No, Arya's got good
Well, yeah, but
dexterity.
Yeah, but strength.
My
Yeah.
dexterity is +6, yo.
Holy
What?
shit.
How is
Wait,
that?
what?
That's
Or
not
not
possible.
+6, I meant +3.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say, because
Your save is
that
+6.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that is literally impossible.
Arya has 13 armor class, basically, in this fight.
Alright, guys.
Fuck. Oh.
Cool, so...
Okay.
You step into the cage, accompanied by basically a fairly muscular looking woman. Like she's not like super buff, but she looks not entirely dissimilar to Arya in terms of sort of stature and physical aptitude.
Okay.
But she is very skinny, and she from the way she sort of like sizes you up very quickly, you get the feeling that she sort of relies on her speed rather than her strength
shit.
to win fights.
Alrighty.
So yeah, the referee sort of steps in, says, "You know the rules. Only way out: knockout or tap out. I want a fair fight. As soon as I close this door to the cage, you start."
Fucking hell.
And he steps out of the cage, closes the door, and very quickly locks it. I would like you to roll me your just raw dexterity, because that's the same as initiative.
Okay. Fuck me.
Okay.
Cars, please.
Okay, so no sooner as the door is locked, the woman basically sprints towards you and throws a punch. She hits you.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make me a. You can either choose to try and like roll with the punch, or you can just try and take the punch.
What is the difference, like
Um,
mechanics wise?
Rolling with a punch is like dexterity because you sort of like try and take the punch and keep going, and just taking the punch would be constitution.
Oh, I mean they're both the exact same for me, so. I guess I'll just roll Constitution.
Okay, roll me constitution.
Sure.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, she basically like strikes you square in the chest, and you feel the impact like sort of like go through you, but you sort of you sort of tensed up to prepare for it, so you don't take quite so much damage from it. You basically take 2 bludgeoning damage,
Okay. Oops.
and you can swing at her in return.
Okay.
I should point out, grappling and things are also perfectly acceptable ways, and basically grappling them will give you advantage to hit them and disadvantage for them to hit you, as long as you're holding them.
Okay. I guess I may as well try grapple. It's not the worst thing.
Cool. That means athletics check.
Okay.
Cool. She is gonna attempt to break it. She as she lands the punch, you sort of grab her by the shoulder and then like pull her into like sort of like a one arm lock.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a straight up strength. Oh no, sorry, not straight up strength. Give me any weapon attack that you would normally use.
So just like a long sword attack.
Yeah, anything that involves strength.
Okay. I'm not gonna roll one for the Sword of Vengeance because it gets like an extra.
Yeah, just
thing.
yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Cool.
Meh.
That's a hit. Roll me 1d4 plus whatever your strength modifier is.
Okay. Think I did that right.
Wow, nice. Yeah, you basically like you grapple her to one side, and you basically without even halting for it, you basically like drive your like as you're holding her, you basically like drive your elbow into her gut. And basically like she reels from this, and like she's basically like winded from the impact. She is going to attempt to slug you back. She does manage to hit you. She elbows you. She like goes for the like elbow to the jaw to try and like strike you. Do you wanna roll with it or just take it?
I will take it.
Cool.
Because Constitution, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She hits you in the jaw, but you're just sort of like you're pretty resilient to the effects. You take another 2 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And she's going to attempt to slip out from your grasp. I need an athletics.
Okay.
Cool. She hits you in the jaw, and that actually manages to loosen your grip enough that she actually breaks out of it.
Hmm.
It's your turn again.
Okay. I guess I'll just go to hit her this time.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Cool. No, she like you go for the punch, and sort of like she steps to one side and swings around and tries to hit you. She misses as you basically like bring your arm up to block. Go again.
Okay.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you strike her. What is half of that? Actually, that is, I believe. Oh no, not quite. Yeah. You spin around and go for like another sort of like punch to like the upper torso, and you manage to sort of like you catch her like just in the like lower ribs, and you think you feel a crack actually as like your fist like hits her in the chest.
Oh my god.
She's gonna attempt to. She's actually gonna attempt to grapple you. Make me a strength or dexterity, or athletics or acrobatics check.
Athletics it is.
Oh wow, okay.
Thank you.
She basically like after taking this punch to the chest, like sort of tries to like grab you around the waist and sort of like push you backwards. She just sort of grabs your waist and you don't move.
That's unfortunate.
Shit. You do need to she's going to try and sort of like jab you in the side as she does so. So another save.
Keep. Ooh, that's not so great.
Yeah, you take 3 bludgeoning and she sort of like hits you like in the kidneys.
Oh, that's not nice.
Not the kidneys.
Not the kidneys. Okay.
You do get to hit her back though.
I will try.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, 1d4 plus strength. Cool.
Sure.
There's no way she can save against that, so like literally you sort of you pull her away from you as she's sort of like punching you in the kidneys, and she sort of reels backwards as you do so, and to the point where like she's right up against the edge of the cage, and you basically just sort of like open palm hit her in the sternum, and she sort of like flies backwards against the cage, sort of goes down on one knee, and just like as you're sort of about to come in and hit her again, she hits her fist basically like twice against the ground and taps out.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I always knew that Kelariis would be awesome.
Yeah, so that's the first fight, and everyone sort of seems to be like with every blow that sort of lands, everyone's just like, oh yeah, or like cheering for like whoever they've placed bets on, or like sort of booing if it's like the person that their money is on like losing. But actually, like after that fight, Kelariis, you seem to have gained like sort of quite a following. Like the ref comes in and sort of like holds up your hand and says, "Round 1, Kelariis," and like quite a lot of people seem to cheer. And you are led out of the cage.
Sweet.
For the next fight, who said 6?
Luka.
Me.
Arya
Oh boy.
I'm so ready.
versus
You can do
I'm
it
gonna
already.
get my ass owned. Watch it.
Arya versus where is he? Arya versus Joel.
I believe in you.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to adjust his stats. Right?
Is Ellie with him? Ha ha
No,
Ha 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 ha.
ha.
it is spelt that way though. For some reason he had an armor class of 16 because I hadn't adjusted for him not having any armor on. But
Wow.
Can I sort of look at Kelariis and see if she's I guess the wounds aren't too badly, not bruising too badly.
Of course, it's okay.
Kelariis is like, I've had worse.
Yeah. Can I also keep a very close eye on those fucking tieflings?
There's only one tiefling.
Actually,
The one
that's a good
tiefling, then I assume
Yeah.
the other one is somewhere nearby.
He actually sort of seems to sort of just be watching the fight, and like as the bout ends,
Does
he
he
sort of
recognize any of us?
he stands up and he announces, he is maybe 20 feet above you. He's like looking into a crowd, basically.
Yeah, but there's a dragonborn.
Whoops.
Roll me an insight check.
Oh boy.
Inside. There it is. I'm bad.
If he has noticed you, he isn't making anything of it.
Ferrous, quick question. Can I heal in between fights, or is that also, like, not an allowed thing?
How would you heal?
I have my holy symbol on me.
Ah.
I can give you good
You
berry
would
wing.
you'd have to do it somewhere where you couldn't be seen.
Question is, do you need to risk it?
No, not yet. It was kind of more of a just in case thing. Like, I'm okay for now, knock on wood, but like, just in case. It's good to know. Because technically at this point I'm not in the ring, so I didn't know if it was still applying the rules. But yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, you think some people might perhaps look down on that. Seeing as no,
Fair enough.
like the woman you've basically just like broken her ribs. Like she's receiving like maybe like a bandage.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that will hold.
Jesus. I mean, it's like halfway
Well,
to top.
she's out
Yeah.
because she went down in the first round.
Well, no, I mean, but still, like, don't do anything else for that poor girl's ribs. Ugh.
Well, I mean, that's what you come for these fights for.
She's a pit fighter, ain't got time to bleed.
God.
Yep.
But yeah,
Anyway,
Arya versus Joel. Let's go. Yeah, basically a more raggedy looking, like a sort of like a. He's very youthful. He's kind of a little bit on the scrawny side. Sort of steps into the arena. And like as he sort of he's sort of like bouncing on like the balls of his feet, like waiting for the fight to start. And like basically before the ref walks in, he goes, "I don't normally hit girls, but for you, I might make an exception."
he's a fuck boy.
Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
That's just a prick.
Can I say to him, don't worry, I don't expect you'll be doing much of the hitting.
Oh, okay, I like it. Fighting talk. At which point the ref steps in and says, "Yeah, same thing you said to Kelariis. You know the rules. Keep it clean. Tap out or knockout's the only way out of the cage." And yeah, as soon as the door closes, initiative.
Does Arya get to roll twice?
Yeah, do I get to roll twice?
Yes.
Yay!
Oh, nice.
Oh, that
Suck
made the
my
difference.
dick.
Cool.
Fuck.
You don't have one.
I don't have one, but suck my mouth.
Yeah, you can make me an attack roll. And you have advantage because you're going first.
Oh my god.
No!
Okay,
Ripperino.
Oh god!
you're basically like, this'll be easy, and you go
Oh my
straight for
God.
like the jaw punch, and he just like walks under it.
I can't believe this.
Like you
It's become like a thing to roll like double ones. Have you
you just
noticed?
fly over his head, and like you don't even come close. And
I have
he
+6.
Fuck.
he basically then like after ducking under your punch tries to basically do the same thing back to you, and you just sort of like step backwards from it.
Good.
Another attack.
That was amazing.
So
That was
pissed.
so unfortunate.
That's a hit.
Nice.
That's not right. One 1d4 plus 1d4 plus your strength.
Yeah.
So that's
3.
3.
Cool. Yeah, you
Wait, I have +2 on strength.
do you? Okay, so that's 4. Yeah, like after that series of like missed punches, like sort of the crowd has like a little chuckle at your expense, and you're like, right, I'm not gonna let that happen again. And this time, basically, like as he comes towards you, you go for like sort of like a wide side punch to sort of like the like just below his arm, and you score like a good hit on the ribs. And he does not save, so he takes 4 bludgeoning damage. Like, yeah, you feel like again, you feel sort of like you feel the give as you hit him in the ribs, and it's just sort of like ah. And he's going to attempt to elbow you. He hits. Are you going to sort of roll with a blow, or are you going to try and take it?
I'll roll with it.
Cool.
What do I do?
Dexterity saving throw.
Damn.
Basically his elbow comes down and sort of connects with your shoulder blade, and it leaves sort of like a ringing hit on your shoulder blade, and you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Gonna hit him again.
Hit him again.
Oops, I just fucked up my entire HP. Hold on. There we go.
Unfortunate.
Cool, that's a hit.
Oh my god! Oops.
That's the wrong dice.
1d20 double exclamation mark. That's a double exploding 1d20.
What the fuck happened?
Why did you?
How do you even roll that?
How did you
anyway?
do that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
that's 3.
Okay. You he's gonna try and
Apparently I
save
can't roll
against
anything else but
that.
fucking natural ones.
He does. You catch another swing into like sort of his shoulder, but this time he's sort of like he's ready for it, and he sort of like steps back as you hit him. So he's pushed back a couple of steps, but he only takes a small amount of damage from it. He's gonna try and punch you again. He comes in for a long swing and just sort of like you just sort of step away from him again. Swing again.
It's a very dodgy fight.
And again, sort of
Punch you.
the swing, and he steps aside, and
This is just so ridiculous.
somebody from the crowd is just like, stop swinging and hit him.
I have twice already. Calm down.
He's gonna swing again.
I like
He
to
hits you.
imagine that she actually turns around and says that.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me a save as you either try and try and evade or try and hit it, or try and take it rather. Okay.
What the fuck?
You turn around to the guy in the crowd, and as you talk to the guy in the crowd, Joel basically punches you full on in the spine,
Oh.
and you
Ooh,
take 4
fuck
bludgeoning damage. Can you tell me if you get below half HP?
Yep.
Cool. That's a hit.
Oh shit! I keep doing that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you do.
You need to stop doing that.
Oh my
For God's
god!
sake.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
That's twice now.
He does not save.
So
Oh.
3.
You after being punched in the spine, you're sort of like you're winded for a second, and you turn around and you go for like a punch to sort of like hit him like in the hip and sort of like throw him off balance. And it connects for 3 damage. And he's sort of like he's temporarily like on one knee as he goes for another punch. What is your AC? 13.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, isn't it 14?
Is it 14?
No, you're right.
No, it's
It's
13.
13.
He goes for a swing like sort of like at the side of your head. Do you take it or roll with it?
Roll with it.
Cool.
Oh my god, these 8s! These 8s!
He gets a
Arya.
ringing hit on the side of your face, and you like you like shake it off, and then just sort of like spit like slightly bloody saliva out of like the corner of your mouth. Like that one hurt.
How much?
2.
These 8s are killing me, guys.
Yeah. Okay. You're pretty pissed.
Oh, finally. It's not a fucking 1 for once in my goddamn
Oh
life.
wow. Okay. After he hits you in the face, you sort of you go in with a feint from below, and then sort of just go for the right on the jaw. And as you like hit him in the jaw, you feel something in his jaw pop, and his head like snaps to one side, and he sort of like falls to the ground, and he's just sort of like ugh, and then he sort of like tries to like lift himself up, and then just sort of like goes flat. At which point the ref sort of like starts tapping on the side of the cage, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a knockout.
Wow.
Yay!
Ding, 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 ding.
Good.
There's a small cheer that goes up for Arya.
That was an awful fight. Let's just all
That's so
acknowledge
much
that.
dodging.
Yeah. Your
You
cheek
could
is
say it was-
bleeding.
I guess you could say
On
this
the
is a very
inside.
dodgy fight.
I'm going to
Wow.
kick you in the balls.
Jeez, that
You
escalated
can't.
from
You're in a
last
different
time.
country.
I don't think that'll
She'll
stop
find a
Luka.
way.
I just have to make sure I know what convention she's going to, and I'll just avoid them like the plague.
Well, I'm going to one in Chicago next month, so
Well,
avoid that
I'm definitely
one.
not going there. I can't even get there.
That technically means Grim gets a bye for this round.
What? That's bullshit.
What? What? The...
But it means he has to fight 2 in the next round.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
okay.
What?
Have
You
fun.
get a
Gonna
bye.
try?
You get a
Doesn't
bye,
matter what
which
number.
a bye is a free win, basically. But it means you have to fight twice in the next round.
Okay. I have no idea how that happened, but sure.
I think
Oh.
we're all
Because there's an odd
confused
number
as
of
you.
fighters.
You know
Oh,
what?
wow.
though?
We're all gonna end up fighting each other.
No,
Like,
we're
that's-
going to end up fighting each other in this round.
The next round is
Oh, fuck.
depending on depending on who wins the next. Yeah, shit. This is really awkward with odd numbers. I'm gonna dice for it. Grim versus Kelariis.
Oh,
Oh,
my
good
first
start.
fight.
Oh,
Grim.
boy.
You're
Also,
dead.
I have a question. You mentioned that multi-attack was a thing, and I don't think I used it at all.
Oh yeah, no, you didn't. Yeah, I totally forgot.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
no one
totally
did.
forgot, so...
I
it's
can't use
fine.
Well, Arya doesn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
multi-attack.
Because I have my
Cool.
move.
Poor Kelariis.
Grim
Could've been-
versus Kelariis. Step
That
into the
could've been
ring.
So much better. Now they both have multi-attack.
Yep.
They're both just gonna be 1-2ing each other over and over again.
Oh,
The question
boy.
is one of you going to take an early bath for the advantage of the others?
Who knows?
I mean, Grim, bow out. Let Kelariis win.
You gotta give him a show though.
I have honor.
I have honor, holy shit.
Well,
morons.
as the two of you are sort of led into this ring, you kind of need to have a very hurried conversation to decide what's going to happen.
I don't want to, like, actually hurt you.
I'll be fine.
What the fuck, Graham?
I'm sure you'll be fine too.
Yeah, but we can't just fight till knockout.
Look, we'll just see how it goes, and then
Oh, boy.
once either of us just goes down, we'll just stay down. If any, we're not gonna get. We'll just not get back up. How about that? Even
Just
if we
standing
could.
next to Arya, just like slightly face palming.
We didn't think this through.
No, you
Well, there was 100% chance that if we all made it through the first round, that we would fight each other in the next one.
Yeah.
No, or was the round? Never mind.
That's fine.
Anyway, the door closes and you are expected to fight. Initiative.
I say to Arya, do you want to bet on someone?
I'm just like, no.
You know what? This is the first time.
Oh my god, what the
Wow.
Okay.
This is the first time we've canon had people fight.
Yep.
First natural 20
Okay.
Grim's ever had.
Grim immediately goes for the legs.
Shit.
Because that's all we can reach.
Oh my god. What the
That's a hit.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Nice. Kelariis,
Wow.
are you just gonna try and take this tiny man
Yeah.
punch, or
I'll take it.
Tiny man punch.
Nope, I don't take it well.
okay? Grim just fucking like lays one across like your shins, and like
Oh my god.
it takes all of your effort to remain standing.
Holy fucking Christ, Grim.
And my second attack?
That's not a
What
crit.
the oh.
No,
No, it's not a
okay.
crit, but
Still
Uh,
max
Hey,
damage.
Sorry, but you rolled max damage on both those.
Yeah,
Really.
Yeah,
How
he
many
did.
are on both the crit?
Fucking
dice?
Christ. Okay.
yeah.
Let's go.
Grim.
Oh my
sort of-
god, my
Oh my
fucking
god.
shit!
That's 11. straight
After
away.
hitting you with the shins, he jumps up and sort of jabs you in the side. And you are totally not prepared for this. You
Holy
take
wait, okay. That's half of my hit points because I took damage the last time too.
so you're at half HP.
I'm at half HP right
I
now.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Because this
Grim
went
might
so
just
well.
immediately take Kelariis down. Yeah, no, Kelariis
Okay,
is fucking
you're
gone.
Wow.
you are prone, like straight
Okay.
away. Like you go down from like the force of the blow.
Oh boy.
Well then.
that was one round.
That was ridiculous.
No, okay, no, I've got to. What the fuck is happening?
I don't even know.
Look, will you agree to what I said, or?
No, okay, I'm gonna fight back a little bit. Like, Kelariis has a little bit of pride in her, okay? So how does
We're
getting
gonna
up
kill each
work,
other.
Ferrous?
It basically costs you all of your movement.
Okay,
Which isn't really an issue at the moment because Grim is basically standing like right next to you.
okay.
but-
I will...
The issue comes when you're prone and your opponent is still hitting you, because if you go prone from a hit, they obviously have advantage, and
Well, let's put it this way. Even if he does max damage next time, he's not gonna knock me unconscious, so
Okay.
that's fine. Look, I gotta at least fight back a little bit, so let's go for it.
This is so ridiculous.
Oh wow.
that's a hit.
This is
ridiculous.
just so...
Oh,
fucking
I should
dumb.
point out, by the way,
Oh.
that when Grim does this like 1-2 punch and Kelariis goes down to like basically on like both knees like instantly, the crowd just sort of goes, "Whoa!"
Grim's
Can I-
gonna fucking carry us. Holy
Can I
shit.
just
know.
point out that Kelariis' minimum damage is the same as Grim's maximum damage.
Like Kelariis, you like push back up to one knee and you go for like a wide swing towards like Grim's chest, and like Grim, you punch Grim in the chest and knock him back like maybe like 3 feet or something, but Grim just sort of like he just shakes it off, like he just takes it like a man.
Oh my god.
Half
So I
damage, right?
Yeah,
Take it like a
3
man,
damage.
Shorty. Oh wait, he did. Oh.
So I get a second hit, or...
Yeah,
Multi-attack.
that's another hit.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool,
there's the max
you-
the max damage.
You go for like a rising leg sweep to try and like knock him off his feet, but you like your kick connects with like the side of him, and he just sort of like he again just sort of like clenches and tenses and just sort of takes the kick. Half damage.
4 or 5.
Forwards,
Rounding,
down.
always rounding down.
Okay.
Unless stated otherwise, you always round down in D&D.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
God, I can't even believe.
Oh, I guess I'm getting back in there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Grim, I've got a little bit of pride in me.
Can't believe you wouldn't even honor our agreement.
That's a
don't
hit,
know.
I believe.
Yeah, that is.
Hooray for no armor.
Yeah, that's punch to the shoulder for half damage.
Okay.
One.
One.
1
Another
point of
attack.
damage. And
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Oh wait, yeah, I need
Oh.
another Constitution saving throw from Kelariis actually before that.
Jesus Christ.
So
Okay.
just give me another
Oh.
Constitution saving. Okay, cool.
Oh.
I'm not going down this time.
No, Kelariis' pride. I'm sorry. Look,
Okay, so
if it gets real bad, she will go down. But like, yeah.
Kelariis, you take a punch to the shoulder, but and like sort of you feel the impact, but you don't go prone again. And like Grim basically like goes for like a chest punch to sort of like knock you back, and you like he sort of does, he hits you in the sternum, and you're just like you flex to just sort of like take the punch, and it hits you, and like you don't even feel it, and Grim like you feel it like go through your whole arm, and Kelariis you take no damage.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
no damage.
Critical success.
Wow.
Oh, but I thought like, I thought that was for the thing.
No,
The not
the
going
19
down.
was for the
Nice.
not getting knocked down.
Good.
Buff Dragon
Okay.
Waifu is so real right now.
Like
Okay.
you get the anime moment where the fist connects and there's just like a ripple that comes out and just like, is that all
Holy
you've got?
shit.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Kelariis.
This is.
Okay.
You guys
Let's
suck.
I'm glad I'm not here.
take some hits, I guess.
All I'm saying is
Cool.
I'm glad I'm not
Swing at
Sorry,
swing at Grim.
Oops.
Aiming
Ferrous,
for the
while
jaw.
everyone is distracted, can I try to give Arya some good berry?
Sure.
Oh sweet.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh dear, I knew this was gonna happen.
I'm gonna call us out. Oh!
Winku.
Sweet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're sort of
good dice.
everyone is so engrossed in the fight. You're watching this and you're just like, holy shit, these two are really going for it. At which point V sort of like pokes you in the side and you're like, what is it? And she gives you a handful of berries.
We don't need to say anything, Ferrous. We just need to look at each other.
Yeah, we just need to look at each other.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Well, fair.
Okay.
You poked her and put some
You,
berries
you
in
just
her hand.
poked her in the berry. You poked her in the berries? Poked her in the side and gave her berries.
Wow.
I
That's
think they're a bit
weird.
bigger than that, Ferrous.
I'll take a second
Wow. rude.
swing.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Jesus Christ.
How are you just clocking into that?
Oh god. I'm just gonna make a
Poke her in the
second
berry.
swing.
That's a hit.
Yep.
I made a second swing.
Anyway, have fun with those 10 berries.
Thanks.
Okay.
10 HP.
You're gonna need it for fighting Grim.
I know. Jesus
Yeah, look at this
Christ.
bitch.
Really?
I'm pissed.
I can't believe the Grim is winning. Can we talk about that?
I mean,
Well,
he's
he's
a
like-
fighter.
With
Yeah,
no... Yeah.
Oh, also, I realised technically, because it's not magic, Grim can use Second Wind.
I know.
Oh
God
my
damn.
god.
Oh my
I've already thought
God.
about it.
Graham, don't fucking do this here.
He's a fighter.
Let
This is what he's
her
good
have
at.
Yeah, Grim takes half damage from both those swings.
It's goddamn Constitution, I swear to God.
So that's cool.
I guess I better
Yeah.
retaliate again.
Damn.
You might want to go down to this one.
Yeah.
Fine.
Just maybe.
Well,
Fine.
it's-
Do I still have to take make the Constitution save then?
Yeah.
If I'm just gonna.
Because it will actually affect the amount of damage you take from the punch.
Okay. Well.
Constitution saving throw to see if you actually go down naturally.
Okay.
You do not go down naturally. You are going to have to try and take a dive.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You could also just tap
This is
out. Like,
bullshit.
damn.
Yeah, just tap.
I know. Well, fine. I'll drop to a knee. I'm not gonna like fall flat on my face or anything like that.
Okay.
But and I'll tap out then.
Okay. Make me a performance check.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
no.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Okay. The
Wow.
crowd who were sort of backing you to sort of go, "Oh, boo." But they are very quickly drowned out by the chorus of Grim supporters.
Would have
This is our
thought.
fan club now.
Yeah.
Grim just sort of like swans around the arena a little bit, flexing.
Yeah,
Oh my
take
God.
shirt off.
Well,
Oh my god.
I guess
Now we
we're
get a little
gonna
bit of
fix it.
stress relief for the duo who have never really gotten on ever.
We're gonna finally get that fight that I
Yeah,
always wanted
you're
to
you're
get.
about to sort of step out of the arena, Grim, when the referee stops you and says, wait, you're up next."
Yeah, well,
And he
I guess
beckons
I'll-
Arya.
Your second win in between.
well, I can second win as a bonus action, so I can do it any time I want,
Just
really.
kidding.
Just kidding.
This is so dumb.
This is ridiculous.
I can even take 4 attacks in a turn
I
if I
was
want
so
to.
ready to just like lose. I was like accepting my fate, like, okay, let's do this. But I don't want to lose to you.
What?
I mean, he has the option to just take 4 attacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
just
love you,
'cause he
Luka,
can.
but it's
You are
not.
I'm gonna be
fucked.
so pissed if you
You are
win.
you are so fucked.
I am so angry.
So
Okay.
fucked.
Oh, she's not tapping out.
Arya steps
I
into
am
the
not
ring.
tapping out. You're gonna have to fucking knock me on the ground.
Arya is
like,
going to get knocked out.
Oh boy.
like this is happening for real.
Oh no.
God, I can't believe.
Well, guess we're going for it, Arya.
You like
I'm
you.
gonna sit next to Kelariis and be like, Vondal was right. This is a dumb idea.
Also, I'm pretty sure no one told Vondal that you were all competing. So
Oh,
you're
yeah.
all gonna come back with bruises and all just bloodied and beaten up, and he's just gonna
Nah.
be like, "You're all absolute."
Clarence had a fucking great time doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
Kelariis, you did wrestling like when you were in the army, and you were pretty goddamn good at that. But like this is the first time you've had like a proper fucking workout that hasn't been combat, and
Yeah.
it was fun. Like it was
I mean,
kind
it
of
was
awkward to get beaten by a guy like literally half your weight, but
No, I can respect that. I can respect that.
yeah,
He's a good fighter.
it was
how-
his
how have you, Kelariis?
speed and his like his relentless attitude that sort of caught you
Ferrous,
off
I
guard.
think it's more accurate to say a third her weight,
I was about to say.
because Kelariis is heavier than Vondal. Vondal's like 3 times his weight.
Cool, right?
Anyway, let's get this fucking
Well,
fight on.
Okay. Initiative.
Yeah, like basically the referee sort of goes, you know what to do, slams the door.
Oops.
Arya angrily does it 3 times.
Yeah.
Arya's just like, right, I'm ready, but Grim just like literally just darts in with a punch like instantly.
Yep.
That's a hit. Arya gonna have to try and roll with it.
Yep.
Or you can just stand there and take it.
Nope.
It's your choice, really.
Arya is so not gonna take this from you.
Yeah, she's not gonna take it. Half damage.
It's Dex saves, but I thought it was just flat Dex. Oh well, never
No,
mind.
No, it's a dex save.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
sorry. It's saves against the punches, checks to stay standing.
Oh, I've been doing checks, not saves. Oh well.
Oh well, it's not like you're not winning.
Yeah.
Oh,
It just
Whoa.
means it's gonna be even harder
Roll
to
your
beat
roll, Turbo.
proficiency now.
We
Grim,
don't
that's
roll
not
it.
that's not enough.
okay.
I thought you
Arya-
had 13 armor class,
Arya does have 13 armor class.
so that hits because it matches.
Oh yeah, shit, it does.
If it matches, it hits.
Yes, good point.
Well, take another one.
Okay, yeah, another save. Okay, like
oh wow.
Grim just sort of like rains punches sort of like at your abdomen, and you just sort of like you roll with them, but you still feel sort of like the impact, and you go to sort of like bring your own blow down sort of on the top of him. Also, I just realized you're rolling your scimitar attack. That's actually using dexterity, so that's been wrong. But
Oh.
you need to be using
Whoops.
strength.
Strength.
Which one is strength then?
Oh well.
Your long sword? If you
Yeah, your
had-
longsword would work.
Oh, but you're only getting +2 proficiency on your scimitar for some reason. Just so you know.
Oh, yeah, you are. That's
Oh,
really
that's
silly.
bullshit.
Hold on,
Well-
I'll fix that whilst you roll me some damage.
Oh no.
Oh. On save. Come on.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't actually need to roll that because she misses.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Arya
what-
tries to bring
11, mate.
a punch down like on the back of your neck as you're like driving into her abdomen, but you just sort of like she ends up just like connecting with your shoulder, and you're just like shrugged it off, take half damage. Oh no, wait, no, you don't even take half damage. You take none at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
she didn't
there's no
take-
damage
she
to be
didn't
taken.
She didn't strike you hard enough.
Oh, sorry, Arya, but I'm going for it again. Well, 13 is the minimum I need, so.
Oh yeah, there we go. We've updated your scimitar, and it's wrong on everything for some
Oh.
reason.
Nice deck save though.
My first miss.
Ha.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you go for a swing at Arya's side, and she sort of jumps backwards.
Oh. No.
Finally.
Oh,
Arya
wow.
strikes back.
Nice.
Remember to tell me if you drop below half HP.
Oh.
Wait, you rolled exploding dice
How-
again.
How do I do? Okay.
Luka! Stop with the exclamation mark.
I'm sorry. Oh, fuck me.
Wow.
Well,
Well, that's what.
Oh, are you using the dice roller by any chance?
Yes.
In the optional additional settings, make sure exploding is set to none.
Is that constitution high enough to say half?
It is, yes.
Wait, half of one is.
Half of one
no,
is
it's
nothing.
Half free. Half of free.
3 is 1.
Or are you? Do you get
No,
plus two?
it's not 3. She just.
Plus 2.
Oh yeah, no, you do get plus
Plus
2.
two
So
for
yeah,
strength,
half
yeah.
3, so it's 1.
And Grim
Come on,
rolled a
Arya.
con,
Yeah,
so therefore
you
what the hell?
sort of you strike Grim in the shoulder, but he doesn't seem phased by it. He's comes at you again.
So like me, why do you keep only taking one attack?
Well, because I would, in case they go down.
Yeah, because it's he needs to know when he has advantage. You take half damage from that first attack, which drops you by 1.
Yep.
That does that drop you below half?
No.
No. Okay, so your next attack misses, and then you miss again, Arya. So like like Grim blocks like a couple of your attack as you come in, and like that throws his next attack off.
How many
He's
arrows?
hard to get hold of. He's slippery.
I'll just get in there instantly again. Nope.
Yeah,
No.
that's a miss. Cool.
Nice.
Arya save.
Come
Oh
on.
man.
Come on,
Oh.
Arya.
Yeah, you take 6 as Grim basically just like sort of like you're like leaning down to sort of like accommodate for him, and he just sort of like catches you along the jaw with a sharp jab, leaving you spitting blood once again.
I'm so angry right now.
Come on, Arya. You can do better than this.
Are you below
Give
half
me a
HP
sword
yet,
and
Arya?
I'll show you how to do. What?
Are you below half HP yet?
No.
It's your attack again.
Okay.
Ew, that's it.
Cool. Yeah, that's a hit. Nice.
Nice.
You manage to get like a square blow to like Grim's chest, and like knocking him back. Like he takes the blow, but he still feels most of the impact. That's -3.
Oh, -3. Okay. Oh yeah, I forget the plus. I forgot the +2. Okay. Oh, where did? Here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's another hit. You sort of roll with the punch and then dodge the next one.
You're down to half yet?
I am down to half now.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You are not. You refuse to go down to this.
God damn it! I'm not doing
There's no
this.
shame
today.
in going down to a gnome.
I have every shame in going down to you.
Wow.
Oh.
You're
Okay.
harsh.
Can I just shoot Kelariis a look?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's another hit.
Yeah.
Unless your dexterity is 2, Grim.
No, I have 0 dex.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah,
Wait,
so
Oh.
2 damage.
he takes half damage on that again, so he takes 2.
Are you down to half health? Like,
No, I've still got.
No, Grim has a
some
shit ton of health.
He's a
And
fighter.
second.
He's a fighter with really high constitution. He has a lot of fucking health. The only way he could have more health is if he was a fucking barbarian.
Okay. Come on, Arya, go down. No.
No.
Oh.
not
Not
today,
happening.
bitch.
So you're still not down, so that's
No.
not enough.
I will use my second win now.
Okay.
Oh, you're so
Recovered 15 health.
Oh!
That's just casually the max as well.
Just so you know, I'm almost
Arya.
back up to full
Yeah.
again.
I will beat you into submission.
Shit.
Arya, you are
Thi-
never going to.
This is the
win
D&D
fight.
equivalent of Snorlax used leftovers.
Yeah.
I hate you so much.
No, it's the
Mhm.
D&D
Oh.
equivalent of like the champion uses a max restore.
Yeah.
All stats
Fucking full
effects,
restore,
health,
yeah.
Bam.
Is that enough to hit him?
That is
it
enough
is
to hit him,
enough.
yeah.
You just need a 10 or more.
For fuck's sake.
Nope.
That's intelligent.
Grim Grim tries to calculate the punch and just gets punched in the face.
He tries to like. No, he tries to do the Sherlock Holmes thing.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you're calculating that extra damage in there, Grim, because that's 3.
He tries to do the Sherlock Holmes thing, but he can't think
Okay.
fast enough.
Yeah, he
so-
takes a 3.
The worst thing is, with that first roll, I would actually have made it. I would have had a 10. Oh well. Come on.
But you pushed the wrong button.
Come on.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now you take 6 damage, con saving throw. You are still
I'm not
up.
going down! I'm not doing it!
Action says this shit.
Such hatred.
You will have to knock me on my
Like,
ass.
Grim literally like hits you in the ribs a bit too hard, and there's like you feel something give, and you're just like, shit, I shouldn't have hit it that hard, and you're just like, nope, I am not going down.
Oh god.
I'm so surprised you
I'm gonna
haven't just
kill her.
core attacked yet.
Yeah, but I'm gonna save that for the final fight.
good point.
I'm not gonna go all out here.
Another swing from Arya. Strikes you.
This is such a long fight.
It is.
I know.
It's because
Very
Arya
happy
will
with
not.
Like the
Go
crowd are
down.
like getting like super hyped about this fight because it's like the first one that's actually gone on for a decent length of time.
Arya's gonna run out of health before she goes down. That's the
Yep.
problem.
Oh.
Oh,
There it is.
Shit.
The
Okay.
max damage crit. Well, nearly. The
No.
near max damage crit.
I have 4 health.
Did you make a dex saving throw for that? Okay. You like Grim just like he's just like okay fine and he hits you again and you like he's sort of like he's aiming for like sort of like a side gut punch but you sort of move and he hits you like straight in the sternum and if he cracked something before he fractured something now.
Oh god.
Why do you make
I
me
don't
do that?
care.
Why?
Constitution saving throw with disadvantage please.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're down.
Ugh.
You're prone.
God fucking damn it.
Grim,
Sorry,
you make an
please.
attack with advantage. That's a hit.
Uh,
Oh no, it's not a
It's
hit.
not.
No,
That's
it's
not.
not.
I was
Fuck
about
you.
to say.
Arya, you're seeing stars from like the or like well having trouble breathing probably actually from this hit, and like you fall but you're just like he's gonna hit me and you roll and Grim just like punches the floor as he like comes in.
Come on, Arya. You still have 42 hit points. Don't.
I don't care.
Fucking Lord.
Don't do this, Arya.
I'm gonna do this.
You pull yourself to
Sorry,
your feet,
please.
fractured ribs and all.
Oh god.
No. Well, I just want to be sure I do non-lethal damage. That's
Yeah, you always deal non-lethal with fists
Good.
Unless you're a monk.
unless you're a monk. Yeah.
Which is really the hidden cheat mode of this, really, isn't it? Just play a monk. 16 armor class without.
Yeah, Grim just sort of like you as he's sort of like running towards you to sort of catch up with you, you sort of you go for like a rising sort of like sweep kick, and once again like sort of like he gets hit and knocked aside, but he doesn't sort of like get knocked off his feet by it.
Oh boy.
Even more
Okay.
saves.
Oh,
no.
That's game, boys. I'm out.
Oh.
Out of HP.
Why, Arya? Why
Out
did you
of
have
here.
to do this?
Because I'm not going to bow to you.
Okay.
Well,
Arya sort of like after she like rises with this sweeping kick and sort of hits you, she's sort of on both knees, and then you're literally just like, well, screw this then, and you literally you punch her like side on to the like the basically the face, and she does the same thing that happened last time where she's sort of like it hits her in the jaw, she flies sideways and she just falls down.
okay.
Yeah, Arya is KO.
Why did you even try?
I hate you so much.
You
in
were
this
never
fight.
going to win that fight.
I don't care.
Ever.
I had
Man, I
advantage.
surely hope you don't have to fight anything after this.
Look, I'm-
Yeah, because you've just gone and gotten yourselves all beaten up
I'm not beaten up yet.
without your main healer.
Cool.
Also,
I'm
we
like-
left our weapons at home, so.
Yes, you'll have to punch people who will almost certainly have swords.
Well, it's not that hard to find an improvised weapon. We'll find something.
Yeah, so after that fight, the whole crowd is sort of cheering for Grim. Arya, you're sort of like carried out to a rudimentary medical tent. You may want Kelariis' assistance. Oh, Kelariis and Arya, by the way, you both get your 5 silver back.
Well, thanks.
Oh, sweet.
That makes me
That
feel
5
so
silver I
much
was so worried about.
better. I know.
Grim, you're
I'm
in the
making a
final
profit here.
round.
And we all know what's going to happen now.
Yeah. The question
Jayla,
is,
when do you have to leave?
it's 11 o'clock. Do we want to do
Yeah.
the last
Yeah.
bound, or do we
I
want
need
to
to
leave
leave
it?
soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we might want to call it here for this week.
Okay.
There you go, cliffhanger. Will
So-
Grim rise to the challenge?
Yes.
Defeat Lionheart.
Face
Grim
swap.
versus Lionheart. Who
I
will
can't
win?
believe this.
I'm so done. I'm so done.
See, if Kelariis would have won Grim and Kelariis' fight, I would have
Can
gladly
Grim
bowed
defeat
out
the
for her.
grandson of Firestar?
Look,
God damn it.
You've made it so hard for me. I knocked you down when I was at full health.
Yeah. And you know what, bitch? Vengeance is a motherfucker, so.
Wow.
Oh god.
And I hold grudges.
I
I'm
guess-
so looking
Cool.
forward to next time we play because
So
Vondal is coming back.
let's have a wind down. Who wants to go
aged
first?
5 years today.
Yeah, Helena, you've had a terrible time of it today. You've just had to sit and watch as everybody else in the party makes stupid decisions. That's it. That's all that's happened.
Look, today is the day that I.
Would you like to
do not-
vent some of that frustration, Helena? Go for it.
Sure. Oh wait, yeah, Helena, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I meant Helena, not you. You don't deserve it.
I don't know what to say. What have I learned this session that you guys are all fucking morons?
Pretty much.
Ah, God. Also, you know, having to watch all of that while not being able to do anything about the murder, not being able to do anything about this nonsense because I actually agreed to it, is just the worst. You just sit there and go, this is my life and these are my choices. Ah, damn. I don't even know. What is V learning character? More stupid decisions? Well, the thing that I actually want to say is that, like, when the murder happened, I was just like, this is the dumbest thing ever. If I were here, I would, like, cut this shit out. But then, the way the information was presented to V when she actually came back, I didn't find enough reason for V to actually get super worked up about it. Right? Because they didn't tell me that the reason why we murdered that guy is just because he was being intimidating. Right? All that V heard was, this guy was being an asshole, he's dead now. He was just like, well, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done that before.
That was kind of against plan, but okay. Instead of, it was literally like a giant mess. Yeah, so that happened. See what happens next week.
Yeah.
Guys, if there is like a proper fight after this whole thing, you're gonna have to depend on me. 'Cause I'm the only one with proper equipment.
I mean, hopefully Vondal will just like show
will be-
up.
Oh,
It will be
goodness.
time for bugs.
Hey, as far as Vondal knows, you guys are taking care of yourselves.
Yep.
If anything goes wrong, it's
You have
bug
to rely on
time.
Kelariis for healing.
Hey, Rob. Would V have felt any negative effects?
No. She
Okay.
asked me that.
I asked that as well.
It's because it's non-lethal. No.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just thought about that.
No, I thought about it before.
180.
Wait, why 180?
Because that's how much experience you
Oh.
get.
Thanks, man. Wow, we did fucking shit all this.
Yep,
session.
you did bugger and all this session.
Oh yeah, we just got in fights with each other. That's all that happened.
Oh, what?
That's
Both
all that
literal, both literal and emotional.
We did a lot of long-winded shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
a lot of shopping.
Oh,
We
wait.
were bad at math.
Wait. You did solve a plot point, so technically that should be 280.
What the fuck did we solve?
We discovered the
Spoilers.
leader.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Shut
Okay,
up.
Okay.
I'm on 10. I'm on 10,825. Yeah.
What?
Experience points.
800.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
Because it's 280.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, just add the extra 100.
Right. I thought you meant like before the addition, and I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
Well,
it
I
should
have
be
to leave
280.
soon.
Yeah, you go next.
Yeah, you go.
I'd like to go next. So yeah, Arya is happy that Lyra is back. She felt like half a person without her, so that's nice. What?
Can we have happy music, please, mighty God?
No, it's cliffhanger.
However,
Oh,
she is so angry at Grim in this moment that she can't even like deal with it.
Actually, you're not angry with Grim at all. You're
No,
unconscious.
I'm currently unconscious, but previously I was pissed off.
I didn't even do anything.
You were the
did
one that refused to take the
everything!
dive.
I feel
Yeah,
like
but, like-
Arya would have gotten mad even if he dived, though.
I don't think. Well,
Besides, the way it turned out, like, it would have been way more convenient for the others to take the dive in this case.
no.
Given that Grim is the
Fucking-
better fighter. Because he is a literal fighter.
Look, it's nothing to do with if Grim is the better fighter or not. Arya just has a long string of annoyances with Grim. And the fact is, she was really looking forward to handing his ass to him. And you know what? If she had had a sword, she would have. But the fact is that he is
Well.
unfortunately a better fist fighter than she is.
I
and
mean,
she
not
was-
really. Still has second wind, regardless of weapons.
Well, I did
Uh,
use second wind.
You know, one-on-one, he can heal and you cannot.
Still. She
It
doesn't
depends-
take kindly to being.
It depends on
And
if
she's
Lyra is
still-
involved or not.
Yeah.
Because, like, if it had been Kelariis and her, she would have been going down and staying. But.
Mm.
It's Grim, so she's not. And I can assure you that this will not heal any of the rifts between them, so. There's that.
If anything,
Arya's just the worst character.
if anything, the characters had
It's
somehow.
not!
If anything, the characters had slowly managed to bring this like crack slowly further together, and
Yeah.
then someone just kind of sat on the crack and just pushed them apart with their
I
legs.
mean, not really, because she was still pretty pissed off at him.
Yeah, Arya's always
Much like
always
two
good
of
stuff.
Arya's lower ribs, there is now a fracture between them.
Wow!
Oh, oh, oh,
Look,
Yeah,
Clarence will be going to
it's
take
so
care of that
funny.
next session.
oh.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Thanks, girl.
Yeah, I got you.
God.
Oh.
But yeah, she's pretty done with Grim at the moment.
He's pretty done with all of you.
And Vondal's pretty
And
bad
I'm
with everyone as well.
But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
Well, currently I'm at a med bay unconscious, but emotionally, that's all.
Yeah.
Medbay
Yeah,
might be a little bit generous.
Have your
Well, whatever.
experience.
Thanks. Is it 250?
280.
280.
Kelariis, do you want to go next? Because you've got to go as well.
Oh, I mean, I can hang around for a bit more, so if anybody else needs to go first, that's fine.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just you that needs to go.
Oh, fine.
I mean, it's me and her, but yeah.
Yeah,
But you've gone.
I'm not
oh
gone.
boy.
Anyway,
Okay.
Done your thing.
Carry on.
Well, Clara's had quite a fucking eventful day.
Yep.
You
murdered a guy.
look, okay, I
Whoa.
thought about look, no, okay, fine, whatever. Say what you want, but like, I thought about it, and I was just like, Clara's wouldn't just let him go. I didn't want to. Like, Jayla was like, "No, let him go," and I was just like, Clara's wouldn't do it. Fuck. So yeah, Clara's had a fantastic time earlier in the day, and to be honest, she probably had a little bit of fun doing like the whole fighting thing in the evening. It wasn't anything that was like super dangerous, quote unquote, in and of itself. I mean, it kind of sets up for things potentially bad happening later in the evening or later at night, but you know, at this time, it's kind of like, oh, this was fun. I, you know, don't usually get a chance to do stuff like this. So yeah, and
It was fun until you watched Arya basically be beaten up really badly, and you were just sort of like, wow,
Beat
okay.
To a pulp.
yeah,
That was bad.
But I mean,
Honor or death.
Arya just refused to tap out, so it was kind of a shit. Arya's really down right now, so she's gonna be running over there at the beginning of next session. But yeah, I don't know. It was interesting to say the least. And that little small thing she got in the middle of that was also very interesting. But fair enough. And as Jayla, I kind of just remember that I need to trust my instincts when it comes to reacting as Kelariis,
Yeah.
In a sense, because thinking things through means it's Jayla doing it, when reacting probably means it's more Kelariis. That's really weird to
Yes.
explain that, but I guess that's how it works.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting stuff.
Cool.
This session was a mess.
Oh boy.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty bad.
You should just tell SquirrelCurls just to like brace herself for the amount of stupidity.
Oh yeah, I've already been messaging her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Have
So
your
much.
280 experience.
Thanks.
Vondal and Grim, that leaves the two of you.
Yeah. Do you want to go or should I go?
Alright, I'll go. We'll start with as a player because that's shorter. I've learned that yeah, we are all capable of making slightly stupid decisions, but as usual, I don't actually mind because although we have made a lot of stupid decisions, it's all been in character, and let's be honest, it was gonna happen sooner or later. It just happened to be now. Potentially a very unopportune moment, a moment where the slightest mistake could cause us all to die, but it's happened. Ferrous was probably hoping it would happen.
Yeah,
But
it's
to be
almost
honest,
really convenient that he
like-
put that bandit happening right in front of Kelariis.
Yeah.
And he was
This
like,
is the
"Look,
thing,
Hey,
Kelariis."
it's like
the dice dictated that.
it's like it's probably a good thing it happened though, because like it was gonna happen eventually. It might as well happen now. There are probably much better times it could have happened, even it could have happened, but it was gonna happen eventually. Is all I'm saying. Given the people we have in the party and the fact that we aren't like super close yet, it was gonna happen. As a character, I'm kind of just. I think it's very safe to say that throughout all of that, Vondal was sat in the room, probably like not even stopping praying at all because he is that panicked and concerned. Because although he's like kept on a strong face and been like, no, I'm not going. He's still panicking about this. I feel like he's finally kind of he's doing that thing where it's like, you know, he's getting angry at people, but it's not because he's angry at them. It's more he's concerned, and it's like a really like. That's the only way I can think to describe it. Like, he's getting angry at them because he doesn't want them to
get
do
hurt.
something foolish and, yeah, get hurt. Which is going to be really fun when you all come home beaten to a pulp.
Hi.
Exactly. So, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right now, he's very panicked, really concerned, and he's probably very hoping that he can keep his emotions in check, because he's scared kind of that if he doesn't, things are going to go to shit. Because then everyone will have lost control of their emotions. That's not what the party needs right now. Well, everyone except from Grim.
Okay, cool. Yeah, take your experience. Grim.
It has been quite the ride. Well, it's everything from like basic shopping decisions, and then like we learned a surprising amount of stuff, I would say, just by like from the lady in the general store that led to Kosef. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that half dragons are a thing. I never even realized. And well, Grim is, I don't know, like there's been a lot of dilemmas, I would say, with the first off with the I would call it temporary prisoner that didn't survive very long,
Hmm.
because it is so like it was so useful, but it was like with no way to really use the resources, in this case the knowledge. So and did kind of realize that killing was the only option he could think of, but he didn't really want to do it since
Yeah.
he couldn't really dump him anywhere. And well, killing is never really the answer or the best answer. It should only be a last resort. But he did promise Kelariis to let Kelariis
Guys, I gotta go.
have her judgment. So
Okay.
bye. So he did, even if they didn't really want to help out with the interrogation. And then following that, we have, of course, this whole fighting event, which I'm gonna be honest, I never expected it to go this well for Grim. Not that I mind, but you know, especially I don't think he realized Arya would be so stubborn. Because he did like just knock out one of his companions, even if they have kind of a grudge. I don't feel like his grudge against Arya is as strong as Arya's grudge against him. But yeah. I guess that's about it for Grim. He is... The only thing I didn't get to say or ask is Grim up in the round immediately again, or does he have like a minute to stop by Arya to check on her? But that will happen next time. I guess.
we'll resolve that next round. Next time.
Yeah, she'll still be unconscious after. I might even join her. Who knows?
Yeah.
Please don't.
And on that bombshell, we will say goodnight. No session next week because
Extra long
Jayla is not here, and
Sorry.
I get to be a player for once. Hey!
Hey. You get to deal with me as your disaster master. I mean, dungeon master.
Yeah.
Wow.
Disaster master.
I like that.
That's what it's going to be with me around, let's be honest.
So, yeah. Thank you for playing, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.